Hello there, exercise and sports related nutrition class of 2018. My name is Rafael Ortiz, and my question that I will answer today is it important to consume water during and after exercise? And if so, how much? Before answering the question, let me give you my disclaimer. I am not a registered dietitian. That's beyond the scope of my practice. But what I can do for you is to give you the tools with factual evidence, research-based information for you to select what is necessary for your own individual personal preference of what you need to do, whether to intake a certain amount of water or not before, during, or after a workout. According to a study by Chaplin in 2006, it was found that water gets underappreciated when compared to the other micronutrients such as carbohydrates and protein. But did you know that water actually helps protein form in the DNA? In addition, it helps in all cell biology structures. When you exercise, body temperature increases. When the body temperature increases, you start to sweat a lot to cool off. So you lose a lot of water there, and you also lose a lot of electrolytes. And that in return, it could dehydrate, which is compromising your exercise performance and possibly your health. In another study related to water issues, Salka and colleagues 2007 found a American College of Sports Medicine position stand on water, where it was found that the variability exists between individuals, normal water content. For example, football players have larger bodies, so they can lose more sweat than, you might say, cross-country athletes on the same hot day. Think about the following. Water can be lost from breathing and sweat loss, for example. Also, by not having proper hydration, physiological strain increases. And by that I mean your heart rate during exercise and heat stress. For example, during aerobic exercises like running on a treadmill, it can be affected, and also your mental performance. So therefore, based on the study, water should start being consumed 4 hours to 2 hours before an exercise bout, and some during exercise, but not too much since it could affect the kidneys. In addition, there's a study by Cavorius and Anastasio, 2010. The findings suggest the water intake for adults can be from 1.6 liters to 3.2 liters per day, or 6.7 cups to 13.5 cups per day. Okay, so what does 6.7 cups minimum and 13.5 cups mean? Let me give you a picture of what it means visually. Okay, let me push this back here. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm gonna bring here the 6.7 cups, or also known as 1.6 liters. This is 1 liter bottle, and this is 0.6. It's half, almost above the half. So here, let me move the camera around. So this is basically what this study recommends as the minimum portion for drinking water during exercise and after exercise, or overall, like this is literally the minimum that you need daily. And also, let me visualize here the maximum: 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters, and don't forget the 0.2 liter here. Okay, now on this one, this is the other side that the study recommends for the upper end, or we should say 13.5 cups of water intake that you need for during and after exercise. It all varies depending, once again, on your size, what type of clothing you're wearing during exercise. Oh, let me bring this back. Here we go. So in a nutshell, so is it important to be drinking water during exercise and after exercise? Yes. The studies do show that you should even start hydrating way before you begin an exercise bout. It helps keep in mind though that you don't need just to be taking water in a bottle. You could also get water from food intake. And that same study showed that about 19% of the whole day water intake you get from food, as long as you keep on eating. We have always heard about taking 8 cups a day of water since back in the day. But as you can see in the studies, they do show that as long as you're drinking between 6 to 13 cups a day, it should be sufficient even when exercising. Just common sense would say drink a little bit more when you're exercising, but not during exercise, since it could affect the kidney mechanism and maybe make you feel like you want to go to the bathroom, but you really can't, because exercises do prevent you from going to urinate as much as you will want to. And on the side note though, sports drinks have become kind of like the issue nowadays. It's like, should we consume this better than water? Because obviously it has electrolytes such as sodium and potassium, what you normally lose through sweat. But I'm here to let you know that the findings suggest that you only need soft sports drinks if you're exercising longer than, let's say, 2 hours to 3 hours actually. But if not, if you're doing the usual 30 to an hour workout, water should be sufficient for you to replace all the fluids in your body. So I hope this helps you making an educated decision on why and how much water you should consume. Thank you for your attention. This is Rafael signing out. In health, drink up.